Integrity is very important in this business. Integrity is very important. Yes or yes means yes. Service. We are out here to serve. Okay? We are here to render service. Even the MDs are rendering service to us. So we too, it's our responsibility to render service to others, to the prospect we bring in to join us, for the clients that we are inviting to buy products from us, that our service. And in all, we can now say we have done everything excellently well. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, let the core value of this company guide you. Okay, this is our visionary, our mama, the co-founder of PWAN. She's the woman who pioneered real estate network marketing company into real estate. Okay, she is the first woman to pioneer a real estate network marketing company in the world. Yes, we all know that PWAN is the #1. We are the first real estate network marketing company in the whole world. So a company that continues to empower lives around the globe. True or false? True or false? Is PWAN empowering people?
Yes.
Yes. In 2020, when the whole world was in total lockdown, this is our beautiful mama, the co-founder of PWAN Group, the woman that created the first real estate network marketing company in the world, went back to her drawing board. We all know what happened in 2020. Is it not so? We all know what happened in the year 2020 when there was a lockdown, a serious pandemic that did not allow people to go out. So we were locked inside. And then when that happened, she remembered what happened to her in the past before they bettered this company. So she remembered when she was homeless. She remembered when she was suffering. She remembered when she was moving from one place to another. 13 different places under 2.5 years. Are we together? So she remembered. Okay. How many of us remember our past? You know, when things start getting better, how many of us sit down and say, I remember when I didn't have a house. Remember when I didn't have a job, I used to beg. Okay? But now, you can read. Have you? Not so. Many great men of this country, check their history, they have suffered before they become something. So if you are facing challenges today, you are not the only one in it. You are not the only one in it. Many have suffered and they have succeeded. They came out of it successfully. So even we too today that are facing one thing or the other, we know that very soon God will also turn our story around, give us a better future. So bound by the stay-at-home demand of that time, our heart went out to those who have no home of their own. So she remembered her days of homelessness when she squatted in 13 different places in 2.5 years. So she decided to create a program called PWAN program that was launched virtually that same year, on the 1st of May 2020. PWAN program is designed to empower anybody who follow it to own a home of his or her own within 5 years maximum. So this PWAN platform, PWAN Business Corner platform, is a program that is designed to help those who wishes to own a house, but they don't have money. So you can do it bit by bit. That was why Mommy mentioned 75,000 naira package. That package is the package that the company approved for anyone who wishes to subscribe into the home ownership. So that's the package that can guarantee you or that can qualify you to start your home ownership dream by doing small for a period of 5 years. Okay, small for a period of 5 years, and before you know, you are a land owner or you are a house owner. Is it not simple?
Yeah.
Many people have gotten this already. So we all know that we too, that are just starting, in no time, if we are consistent in the business, if we are here, do not run away, we will also get the benefit of this program. Okay. As a PBO, this is our growth pattern. We understand 5x5 matrix system, 5x5 matrix system. So what does that mean? Each and every one of us, look at us standing here, each and every one of us. So, and the company says, go and bring at least 5 persons to support you in this business. So look at them here. And when you are able to do this, who are you in the system? Who are you in the system? Assistant manager. And when all of them are classical PBOs, how much is your take home? How much is your take home? How much is your take home? 24,000 naira. No reduction. 24,000 naira times 5 is 120,000. So if you register with 75,000 and the company gives you 120,000, you lose every you gain. You lose every you gain. You gain. So it's when you look at it critically, is you come in with at a zero cost. They just want to see your commitment and your interest in the business. So, but at the end of the day, you see that you collect your money back with interest. And then if you now went ahead to make a sale, let's just say maybe you're able to close a deal of 1 million naira. How much is your 15%? 150,000. Can you compare it to 75,000? No. So the benefits of this business is too much. Enormous. It's enormous. Okay, so it's something we want. Don't let anything discourage you. Don't let that amount, 75,000 naira, discourage you, because you know that in no time you will get everything back plus interest. Okay, so when you get your 5, you encourage them the same way. Somebody brought you and encourage you to go and bring these students. So you will also do the same thing by encouraging them to go and bring their own 5. So when you succeed in having 30 people under you, who are you in the system? Manager. You are a team manager. You did not single-handedly recruit 30, but you work with your team members to achieve this. So you are a team manager. And then the company will shake your hand, celebrate you, and give you how much? 300,000 naira. Wow. Is that not wonderful? That's wonderful. One of these days, one of these success summits, you'll be celebrated. They'll call you out and celebrate you. Yes, people will clap and people will go and dance with you. And that's with a couple of my kids. And I know that very soon people are going to also dance with me. I will not be so. Not too want somebody to dance with me. So, but we need to work hard. Okay, we need to work hard. We need to achieve this. We need to achieve this. So let's continue to do our best. And you know, this is where the money is. What did I say? That is where the money is. With this, you are not working alone. You are not eating only from your own efforts. You are eating from the efforts of the team members. From here, we'll start experiencing what we call how do we put it? Consistency. I mean, no. Is this money that comes all the time? There's a word that they used to use. Alarm. No. There's a word they used to use. Every time I will remember it. Well, we are made to understand that money that enters your account is called alarm. But the one they charge you is alert. So the one that enters is alert. But because when it enters, you smile. There's this joy that comes with you seeing money in your account. When you receive alert, alarm, there's this joy. Even if you were hungry, the hunger will just disappear. Not be so. That's so. So let us work hard to build our team. To build our team. And when you are here, the company says you can decide to be in a center leader. You can decide to form the company that you want to open a center and that would be possible. Okay, so let's move forward. Membership benefits. Membership benefits. These are some of the benefits of being a member of P1 group. These are some of it. Okay, home ownership, property acquisition, access to multiple income opportunities. When you have built your team, income opportunity, money will just be coming. Okay, all expenses paid through, and what we have seen people benefiting from here already. Is it not so? Is it not so? Sorry, it is. Access to estate across Nigeria and beyond. We have estate in all the states in Nigeria, and you are entitled to have access to it as a PPO. Nobody can tell you you will not enter this estate, or you will not go for inspection, or you will not go for video making. No, they will even welcome you and ready to tell their drivers to take you to the estate to make videos, because them they want to sell. Okay? Yes. Ambassadorial opportunities. In this company, you have an opportunity to be an ambassador of P1 group. We have seen ambassadors already. Is it also? Thank you. Recruitment bonus. When you refer people to the company gives you recruitment bonus. Okay, it's referral bonus. Quality lifestyle. When money comes, your lifestyle will change. It's true or false. When money comes, the way you dress will change. When money comes, accommodation will change. Even before the house that you plan to build happen. But things will change, your lifestyle will change. Personal development. When money comes, you can decide to further your education. True or false? True. Career growth. If you have one or two things in mind to do in the past, but there's no money to execute it. When money comes, you definitely do that. True or false? Retirement benefits. In this company, over time, you're going to build things down. That if you wake up one day and say, I don't want to work again, nobody will say, go back to work. Yes, because you have already put things on ground to help you sustain as long as you need before you go to rest. Is it not so? So in this company, you have retirement benefit, low cost of entry, low cost entry. I said it before that when you recruit at least 5 classic gold members, company pays you 120,000. You gain, you did not lose anything. So it's as good as if you did not even pay 1 naira. Okay, question?
I don't understand. This retirement, is it the company that we've done it for, or the PBO you did want to plan it for himself as that is not question.
Okay, who can answer that question? Retirement benefits. Is it the company that is going to give you the retirement benefits, or is it that you're going to put it for yourself before you retire and say, I don't want to do anything?
I want to do it yourself because you have a stream of income that is continuous, even when you're not working again. As long as you have already built a team around yourself, as long as they are working and they are recruiting and they are selling, you continue to receive money until when Jesus comes.
Put your hands together. The benefit of building team. Because even if you say 1 month, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to recruit, I don't want to sell, man, money is coming, money will be coming in because you have built your team of active members that are not ready to slow down. Your team members are not ready to slow down. Okay? Everybody is active. So even when you are relaxing, money will be coming in. So you that will be able to, that is going to work on it. And apart from that, as a PBO, we have so many benefits. If you make sales, you collect your commission. That commission you can invest it. You make sales. If you sell the land, you say sell 3 and get 1 free. You start acquiring properties down. Okay. So if you get to a time that when you look back, you have like almost 30 to 50 plots of land lying down or sold. Now money be that, no be so. So any day you need money or you want to reestablish yourself, it's just to carry one or two and sell, or develop it. You can put it on rent, or you sell it, build it, people buy it, you make your money. When money comes like that, what do you need to do again? You don't need to work for anybody. How much can you eat in a day? Eh? When there is money, how much can you eat in a day? Some people don't even like to eat too much these days. Just small. Okay? So, but when there is money, you can decide to say, I don't want to work again. And of course, you will continue to enjoy yourself because the money or the resources is there. Okay?
Yeah.
You're welcome. So I hope your question was answered. So let's move forward. Entry levels. These are entry levels that we have. Free, which is the associate bronze, 5,000, silver, 25,000, gold, 5, and classic gold. So working with the vision of this company, making home ownership dream a reality, you have to start from here. Meanwhile, the company says you can also start from here and upgrade yourself in this place. So when you come in from here, you are limited to some things. For example, if you make a sale, you get 10%. Okay, you get 10%. And from your 10%, they will take money from there to upgrade you to here. From the 10% that you make as an associate PBU, the company will still take 75,000 naira from your 10% that's supposed to come to you and use it to upgrade the first and then give you the balance. Is that not a good one?
It's a good one.
It's a good one. It's a good one. So even if you don't have money to register, come in as a free person and then start telling people about this business. Start recruiting. We have a promo that is still currently running as an associate PBO. If you go ahead to recruit 50, right? 50 associates PBO, the company will give you 25,000 naira and also upgrade you to this level. Okay? The company will dash you money and also take you up to this place. So you're not limited to any benefits here. Your own is decide to do it. Decide to say, I want to make money. I want to do well in this system. And then the rest will fall in place. I have this. Just decide from your heart that I want to make money from this company. I want to be here. I want to belong to this company. And then the rest, just give yourself some time. The rest will come. Any question? Do we have any question? Yes. Thank you. So another 12 ways you can earn as a PBO. 12 ways that you can earn. So let's look at this. We have recruitment bonus. From bronze, we have 1,600 naira. As a bronze PBO, when you recruit a bronze PBO, that's that package of 5,000. Company gives you 1,600. For silver, you will get 8,000 naira. For gold, you will have 17,600. For classic gold, you have 24,000. That's it. So even if you come in with the smallest package, which is 5,000, just be rest assured that you have 1,600. When you also go ahead to bring your friends, your family member, anybody you don't know, just meet them on the street and tell them about this company and decide to join you. And you recruit them under 5,000 naira package. You will have 1,600 naira. Renewal bonus. Those people that you recruited, remember when you recruit them, the company gives you a bonus for recruiting them, irrespective of the package they come in with. Now, after 1 year in the system, you will have to renew. Everybody has to renew. So, because if you rent a shop, at the end of 1 year, don't you renew your shop rent? Don't you renew your shop rent? And so if the company says okay, let me even ask, 5,000 naira, can you be able to rent a shop for 1 year, 5,000 naira, around this our side? Is it enough? We are not talking about the goods you put inside the shop. 75,000, is it enough? What about 5,000 naira? Can you even do anything with it? No. But the company said, when you recruit somebody and the person after 1 year decide to renew, company still pays you again for that person to renew. Hello. Hello. Do you want to stand up small? That is stand. It's not time to sit down. Okay. Sorry. Oh, you can't too much for you. All right. So for bronze, it is 800 naira. For silver, it is 4,000 naira. For gold, it is 8,800. For classic gold, it's 12,000 naira. For the new one. Remember, you have already collected 24,000 for recruitment. And then when that person renew, company gives you another money. Over time, I've heard people say, they told me that I'm going to renew. Is that true? To renew, I said, you want to renew. So that means you are not ready to do this business. Go and rent your shop. After 1 year, tell your landlord, I don't want to pay rent again. Let me see whether they will not put your things outside. No, so. And so it's money now, it's chiefly money. Is it not chiefly money? It's small money, you can't compare to anything. And then somebody, after all the benefits that we know we are going to get from this company, because of renewal bonus, renewal money, somebody will say, no, I don't want to renew. No, now. That means you are not ready for the business. No, so. Hey, you are not ready. So, such person, don't even bother yourself. That person, what is happening in the country has not become clear to that person yet. And what is happening has not become clear. The person does not need money. And is running away from renew because there are issues there that he or she cannot run away from. So just leave that person, he or she is not ready. Direct sales commission. As a member, as a PBO, you have direct commission ranging from 10% to 15% for land and 5% to 10% for building. So in PWAN, we also build. We have buildings, houses that people can buy. So from the associate PBO, 10%. From gold and classic is 15%. Indirect sales commission. This is the commission you get from the people you bring into the company. So when they make a sale, they get 15%. You that brings them get 5%. That's indirect commission. You get this commission up to 4th generation. Your direct recruitment people, your first leg, your second leg, your third leg, and your fourth leg. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Your first leg, those are the people you directly recruited. When they make a sale, they get 15%, you get 5%. Your second leg are these people that you brought. They also went to bring their own persons. If they make a sale, they get 15%. This person gets 5%, you get 2.5%. We do that up to your 4th generation. So there's a lot of benefits. Okay. So everything still boils down to building your team. When you build your team and you also encourage your team members to build their own. So you eventually will end up to 4th generation. So it will get to a point that every day, every week, money is entering your account. You'll be wondering, where is this money coming from? People that are under you, your team members are active. So money is entering. Because in this system, they don't deny us of our commission, do they? No, they don't. Okay, you have a question?
I'm ignorant. Please, when you are ignorant, you get more information. Now, I've been recruiting. For some of them, the way now that we're having few recruits now, I'm having more. For some of them, they still want to make some kind of commitment. And when you tell them 5,000 naira you can register, they will say, I think I will do that. Now, if I encourage them to come in with 5,000 naira, is anything coming to me as a PBO code from their registration?
Of course. The answer is yes. Who knows how much you will get? 6. Beautiful. That's what you will get. For recruiting those people for 5,000. So your take home is 1,600 per person. 1,600 per person. Are we clear with that? Good.
Now, we are doing pre-recruitment now. I'm going through this new portal that we just have now, and I look at the informations that are there. Now, if somebody enters through as a free PBO, and now he wants to make a commitment, let me start with 5,000. Is he going to fill another form again? Because on that page, there is no, a place for maybe accounts where you will put people, all these informations are not there.
Successfully upgrade to the new website. How many of us? Okay. Are we together? Okay, ask question. Hello. Are we here? Okay. So are you already in the new website?
Yes.
Okay. For those of us who are there, this is how the place looks like. This is how the new website looks like. Now there's this 3 lines at the top left. When you click on it, you will see membership subscription. Membership subscription. So you click on it, you see buy package. Buy package or renew subscription. So you click on buy package. Everything is there. Can you see? Everything is there. But what we need to do is we are paying online, we are paying with your card. For it to
or transfer.
pass, we are encouraged to pay with our card. Are we together?
So when the person has a registered, as a free listener, so you need to go to that site to make mistakes.
Yes. When this registration is successful,
Yes.
and the person is ready to make payment, just guide the person. Go to this 3 lines here, click on it, you follow how I showed you. So if the person does not have ATM card, and you have, so the person to send the money to your account. Okay, so you guide that person.
Ma'am,
Okay, the transfer, I hope there's no delay.
no, the transfer is also inside the platform. The first thing that will show you is card. Then if you don't want to use card, you say other methods. Then you will now see pay stack. It will generate a temporary account number for you that will last for 30 minutes. Once you send money to that account right there, it will detect it and should say successfully. So card transfer right there on the platform.
So it's easy to go with it. That's why we encourage that we have new members that you want to recruit, instead of putting them in the old one. If you have finished your own, you are in the new website, it's better you bring them in. Because if you put them in the old one, you will still have to move them to the new one. So it's better you put them in the new one straight and help them to make their payment. Okay, so this new website is beautifully designed. Everything you do is showing them. And your money, your recruitment bonus is showing them. when you have recruitment bonus, everything is there, you know. Everything is on the side. There is commission, total earnings so far, milestone, minimum bonus, recruitment bonus. So all that we are representing is 5,000. As they make payments, each person 1,600. You'll be seeing it here. You'll be seeing it here, and you can withdraw it. You can just click on it and you move it to your account. So it's as simple as that. So the new website is beautifully designed to help us do this business at ease, rather. Annual performance bonus. If you have meet up with your target of annual performance bonus, to show that you also be saying your performance as you are making sales. You know, whatever commission you are collecting, the group knows about it. Any commission you collect, the group knows before the commission comes to you. They are from the group before you collect. So before you get it, they will update it here. Okay, and then you can now withdraw it. Next PBs. Those people you recruited, they are giving you PBs, it will be showing there. So your PBs will be reflecting. Your direct recruitment people, your PBO that is bringing, your second leg, your third leg, fourth leg, you'll be seeing them here. Everything is showing. You will see the performances of your team members. You'll be seeing it on the new site. So everybody that have not upgraded to the new site, please try and do it because they want to serve us better. Have you noticed so? So to work with them. Okay. Okay, so this is where we went. Indirect sales commission, we have talked about. Indirect sales commission, we have talked about that. Buy to sell commission. We all know what is buy to sell. Do you know what is buy to sell? Okay. The buy to sell is currently going on now on promo. Do you have any member here? I know I have one. Okay. You're welcome, ma. How are you? Okay. And very decided not to any person. So, cost of you to I will have to talk about this. So buy to sell is actually a short-term investment. It's a short-term investment in PWAN. It's you are investing on a land, you are investing with us. The client is investing with us for living it in a short time, like 12 months, 18 months, or 2 years, and then you take it back with profits. Okay, so you buy a land from us, you keep it for us. We help you to sell it again after 1 year and give you your money back with profits. That's buy to sell. You can also buy and keep. The buy to keep is a long-term investment. Like you buy land and leave it there for 5 years or 10 years. Okay, but the buy to sell is you acquire the property from us. You leave it with us for 12 months. We help you to sell it and give it to you back with profits. So before you sign the contracts of sale documents, you already know how much you will get back. You know the percentage the clients will get back. 40%, 45%, 50%, depending on how long you are keeping it. Okay, so you will get it back after 1 year or 6 months or 2 years with commission. You, a PBO that brought the client to invest, this is your commission. So if the client is giving the money for 1 year, this is what you get for whatever the client is investing. If the client is giving the money for 18 months, if it's 1 year, this is what you get. And this is what you get for 2 years. Are we together?
I think what this has been.
And it's not a promo to go back to this. It's just a promo. Okay, for the promo, for 12 months is 10%. Yes, it's 10%. Okay. I think you said so. I don't need to go more about this. So for 12 months is 10%. For indirect are your line. The person that refers you to the company. When you do the lifestyle, you get commission. Your offline also gets commission from it. So this particular package only ends at 2 levels, direct and indirect. It doesn't go further than this. Okay. Right now we have the promo currently going on right now. The benefit for PBOs are on. So try to go ahead.
How long will the program last?
I cannot determine that. I'm not determining that. I just wake up and say, if you don't want to, yeah, that's buy to keep. So after 1 year, if you say, I don't want the money back, the interest, please take me to the property and allocate me what I paid. The company will take you there and allocate you. The contract of sale document shows all the details about the land and how many square meter is equivalent to the amount we pay. So everything is stated there. So when you now say, I don't want the money back, I want my land, they will take you there and work according to what is on the paper. Are we together? All right. Buy to sell.
For the client,
No. Okay, yes, we have promo for the clients. Yes, we have. We have from 100,000 to less than 1 million, 40%. From 1 million to less than 5 million, 45%. From 5 million and above, 50%. That's the promo we have now for clients.
okay, the normal price is what?
Normal one is 35%.
35.
So if somebody do a 15 million, 5 million,
50%.
they do 50%. What would the person get? Is it that 10%?
For PBO, if the person is using the money for 1 year, that's what you get 10% of 50 million. No, I didn't want it and did not collect. When
I did to January.
you did not collect it.
Commission, yes, of course.
You did not
Was
collect
there
it.
any charge on
No, they will remove VAT now.
Definitely there's VAT now.
VAT and what?
Yes, no, only VAT.
No, VAT and additional service.
They remove 5%.
And what
VAT.
is
Now 5%
VAT,
of the remaining.
Yes.
okay, so
Now buy to sell.
for buy to sell, there's a program that is still currently ongoing. Let's work on it and get the benefit. Please, for us it's 10% now. Please, from 7.5 to 10%. That's a lot. Please, let's work on that. You know, we don't know how long it will take, but I want to believe that it will extend till our anniversary in March. But please, let's make use of it. I mean, I don't like dying many times. You're hurrying, hey, now you're hurrying the client. No, start talking to them now. Prepare their mind. Help them to invest. Okay. So, that's for buy to sell. Center recruitment bonus. When you become a center leader, you get bonus for managing a center. Center sales bonus. All the sales that is going on under your network, under your center, you have a bonus for it. Monthly performance bonus, which is the PV. As you recruit, company is giving you PV. True or false? True or false? True. So that is monthly performance bonus. So at the end of the month, you should be able to assess yourself. How many recruitment did I do this month? How many PV did I get? Remember, the PV is also money. How much is our PV? 12 naira. So if you are able to do like up to, let's say plus and minus, you do 1 classical PBO, 1 gold, 1 associate, 1 bronze, 1 silver in a month. Put it together, calculate it. How much is that? That's a lot. So let's do our best. because this company has a lot of benefits.
Sorry. Yeah, if you enter as a classic group,
Yeah,
what will be your premium?
75 in.
My own. I thought 25.
No, when? Recently.
Yeah, that's how I check my class.
No, that was then. There was a time the system
That was
was.
last year.
There was a time the system was made like this.
If I just qualify,
There was a time like that. But now, right now, on the new website, 75. So that's what it is. Even the bronze package has 5. As the person pays 5,000, you have 5 people. And so it's better.
That's
now.
1,000.
Renewal. And when the PPO renew, you also get PV now. It's according to what the person is renewing.
The person classic goal. How if you want to renew? How much?
For money, I mean for PV. For money, that's 17,600. Renewal bonus. Okay, for you to renew, it is 75,000.
They should release it for us. It's too much. Yes,
It's too much
no. My observation.
compared to what you are paying for 1 year.
Please, it's not everybody that is making sense now. Me, I would suggest that renewal money should come down. It does not supposed to be the same.
Okay. Do you used to attend missionary speaks? Okay, fine. So at the missionary speaks, you can make your suggestions over there. And then let Mama talk about this. Yeah. Okay, so annual performance bonus. This is bonus you get when you meet up to your sales target. We are told that for you to be able to meet up, you have to sell at least 5 affiliates and minimum of 30 million in a year. That's small now. Okay. One house.
Please, I want to say something. And let me quote Madam Bright. She said, if you pay for a shop and you did not make sales, will you go and tell the landlord that you didn't make sales, you won't renew?
Shop is different from this one.
There is no difference.
There is.
It's business.
Are they paying us salary? They will remove us, they will remove us.
The business you are doing in that shop, are they paying you there? Is it not your business?
It's not the same thing, no. It's not the same thing. There's not a big business.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, madam. So, my brother, whatever concern you have, whatever suggestion you have, you know, at the
Yes.
missionary speaks, you can table the matter. Or we usually have Zoom meeting on Sundays. Sunday evening, Zoom meetings by 6 o'clock. You can join the Zoom meeting and ask your questions. Okay, you can join the Zoom meeting, ask any questions from the PPO office. They used to do the presentation, so yes, so they will answer you. They have the best answer. Okay, so here we cannot answer your question here. Some of your questions, we can answer some of your questions here. So annual performance bonus. This is what you get according to your performance in a year. So during the anniversary of the company, they will give you a big check with the money. Okay. All right. Managers or leadership bonus. When you get to a particular level, when you become a manager, a team manager, they pay you 300,000. As you move forward to senior manager, company will shake your hand and give you another money. Sapphire manager, another benefit. Emerald, another benefit. Diamond manager. So these are the levels you can achieve in this business, and money will keep coming. Milestone bonus. This is a bonus. This was introduced in September 2023, but dated back to January 2023. Qualification is from January to, okay. So this is how this works. Is if you have 10 classic goals under you, 10 classic goals, you have gotten to the first milestone. So from 10 to 100. When you get to 10, company pays you 2,000 from one person. Remember this one person, you have already collected your 24,000. Company will still pay you another 2,000. times 10, that's 20,000. So when you get to 100 classic gold underneath, they pay you another milestone. When you get to 1,000, you collect another milestone. So when you get to this, the 2,000 times 100, calculate it. And meanwhile, these people, you have already collected referral bonus from all of them. It's only for classic gold. Yes, it's only for classic gold. All right, so how to become a PBO? How to become a PBO? Get a referral link from the person who referred you to this business. That's the first step. Click the link and fill the registration form. Look at it, and then payment. Click on the packages after completing your profile. So this is how it is, and this is the account number. But if you're using the new site, you generate the account details immediately from the site. Okay, so from the PBO's office, these are our directors for PBO's office. Okay, chairman for PBO, Dr. Philip Ibani, Benijesu. This is our mama, the president, CEO, PWAN Business Owners, and this is the vice president, Dr. Caroline Akwese, and this is Mr. Anthony Adike, executive director for finance. So if you need any help, you need anything, you can approach any of them. Like these questions you're asking me, you can approach any of them. And this mama is close to us. This is ED of PWAN coach. She's very close to us. So any day you attend training with them, you can approach her and ask her all these questions. So she'll be in the best position to answer it. And these are some of the members of PBO office. You can know some of the faces. This is Simon. This is okay. This is Madam okay. This is Franklin. Okay. All of them. So approach any of them. Ask them questions. They will guide you. Okay. So are you ready to the next level? Are you ready to the next level? Put your hands together for yourself. Any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Okay, so this is the moment that we have been waiting for. We are online, please. People are watching us online. So please, let's fill up the space. Let's fill up the space. Hello, baby. Let's fill up the space. Someone should come here. So that the camera can see. Yes. Who is ready to be empowered today? Let me see you. Are you ready? It's like we're not ready.
We're ready.
Should we close it for the day? Are we ready to receive our guest speaker? Put your hands together for yourself. And welcome our guest speaker.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I celebrate every one of us this morning. Yes. How was our weekend? All right. All right. I want to appreciate the leadership of PWAN Sterling. I want to appreciate appreciate the managing director for the privilege of establishing this manifold platform through which realtors, dynamic young men and women can come and explore their hidden talents, their hidden potentials, and how to put them into action that will lead to profitable results. Can we just celebrate the MD of P1 Study Center? Can we just put the hands together for her? All right. I also want to appreciate the founders of P1 Group, under which the platform is getting together. Yeah. And also I want to appreciate the chairman of P1 Group, who happens to also be the chairman of P1 Study, Dr. Afame Funa Michael Okonkwo. Can we put it together for P1 bigger but stronger? Thank you very much. And I want to put your hands together for the most important person here this morning. Please, before you clap, you have asked who is the person now. Ask who is the person. You are the one. Put your hands together for yourself. Yeah. You know, in P1, the PPO is our business, right? Yes. The PPO is our business. Without PBO, there's no business. And we are a people-centric organization. And they say, so a wise man once said, if all you have is money, then you're a very poor man. If everything you have is just what? Money, then you are very what? You're a very poor person. So, but when you have people is wealth. The greatest wealth in this world is people. So when you see people, when you see population, it's an indication that wealth is in this particular place. To add up to that, quickly, I want to say this also, that, you know, when you see people gather together, they come up with human resources, that's human resource capital. Am I correct? Yes. That is also labor. Human beings also have mental capacity, because what I know is quite different from what you know. Am I correct? Yes. So if I pick what you know and add to what I know, I now have what? 2. But you, if you refuse to listen to me, all right, all you know is what you know. So you just have what? 1. Me that listen to you, I have gotten what? 2. So now imagine that every one of us listening to ourselves. It will become what? It becomes a cluster of what? Of knowledge and wisdom. So this morning, one more time, without you, we will not be here this morning. So I want you to put your hands together for yourself as the next real estate billionaires, the next real estate CEOs, the next real estate legends, the next real estate superstars. Thank you very much. And I'm not doing this to impress you or try to come and emotionally motivate you, because I'm not a motivational speaker. Rather, I am a transmitting machine. I've come to transmit you, transpose you, and translate you from the kingdom of poverty into the kingdom of prosperity. If you believe that, can you say yes? If you believe, can I hear you shout, say yes? All right. So this morning we'll be breaking, we'll be having a heart-to-heart discussion, heart-to-heart talk, because it's a new year. The year is still very fresh. Am I correct? Yes. We're in the second week of the second month, right? We're in the second week of the second month, and as a result, there is a high potential, there's a high possibility of what we can actually achieve in the new year. All right, from a business perspective, every good businessman, which I believe the facilitator has established the rudiments, the modus operandi of the business, which is the PBO scheme, right? And we need to understand that every one of us here are businessmen and businesswomen. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. So since we are businessmen and businesswomen, there's what we call a business year. So I'll be talking from a business perspective, but I will be supporting my thesis with principles. All right, because principles make principal. Without principle, you cannot become what? A principal. And principles are more than principalities. If I get to shout yes. If you are getting a shout yes. Now, who can tell me why I said principles are more than principalities? Who can tell me why I said so? Who can tell me what's the evidence, what's the proof of that? So I will not be speaking grammar and just say, wow. Why is principles higher than principalities? Why? Who can tell me? Why is principle, or why are principles higher than principalities? Why? Why? Okay. Okay, man. Yes. Okay. You can tell us your name, man.
My name is Chokunbe.
Okay.
Principles are made by human beings.
Okay.
And principalities are made by evil people.
Okay.
Then, since human being has the principles made out, and then and we say we should clap for ourselves, we being here, so we are dominion. Then we have every power to overdo all the principalities and will come to the principle.
She tried. Let's put hands together for her. One more time, can we put hands together for her? Let's take a good time. Because knowledge is neither created nor what? Destroyed. Knowledge is only transmitted from one point to another point. No matter what anybody says, pick out what is profitable and adjust it so it will profit you. Adjust it so it can what? Profit you. I saw it. Okay, let me get from this brother here.
My name is Philemon. Principle is higher than principalities because such principle has been tested and found true or correct. So that is why we call it principle of theory.
Before we close this.
Victoria. So, to me, principles that governs anything. And then why it is higher than principality? Because they are made rules. And principalities, they are also controlled by principle. So they take, how would I put it? Like, they take instruction very, very important. So to me, principles are higher than principalities.
Can we celebrate her one more time? What's your name again? Victoria. What's your profession apart from real estate? You're an accountant. Okay. Accountants work a lot of principles. Account balancing. So she knows everything. Let's clap for her one more time. Okay, let me say this quickly. Yes, every one of us said, wonderful things, all right? We live in a very spiritual world, all right? We live in a very bad. If you check my slides, I'm talking about success secrets on achieving uncommon accomplishments in 2025. Success secrets on accomplishing or in achieving uncommon accomplishments in 2025. Now, in the world we live, people can blame Satan for what they are passing, for what they caused by themselves. And people blame God for what they caused by themselves. And when the thing doesn't work out, they say it's the devil. Am I correct? And when it works out, they say it is what? God. And when a brother or his sister begins to do well, let's say my sister here just sold 100 plots of one of the leading estates. All right? Let's say the Citadel estate. She sold 100 plots. They asked her, how did you achieve it? She says, what? It's God who. Am I correct? Yes. And many a times we use God to water down principles. Meanwhile, God is pointing us to principles. Now, why did I use the word principalities? Principalities does not only mean spiritual entities. Alright? Principalities does not only mean spiritual entities. Just like the way the Holy Book, the Bible, talks about we have rulers, right? Do we have fiscal rulers? Do we have fiscal rulers? Yes. So we also have spiritual what? Rulers. So we have principalities who are physical principalities. Now, who are physical principalities? Physical principalities are heads. People who are the gatekeepers of certain sectors. You cannot enter into those sectors without them. And you cannot come out without them. They have the key to the key. They have the key to the bank. They have key to the strong house. They have the key to the treasure chest. So if you want to access the treasure chest, you need those people to access it. For example, when it comes to cement in Nigeria and Africa, the principality of cement is who? They're not saying very well. It's who? It's a physical principality. Am I communicating here? Yes, sir. Are we catching it? Yes, sir. Now, when it comes to real estate, PWAN is the principality of what? Yes. Clap for PWAN, somebody. Clap for PWAN. As far as real estate network marketing is concerned, they are the gatekeepers. Every other company is coming to learn from them. And every other person doing network marketing real estate, they must have gotten the idea or the concept either directly or indirectly from P1 Group. One more time, put your hands together for P1 Group. Now, you too can become a principality in a particular sector. When I say, the first one, especially I say, I wave it in Jesus' name. Every sector has their what? Principles. Now, I said, spiritually the same thing too, alright? Now, I'm not saying principles are higher than principalities are. It is because no one was born a principal. No one was what? There was a time Dangote was working for somebody, three of us. There was a time there was no P1 Group, three of us. Did they born the founders of P1 with P1? No. They learned a principle and they became addicted to that principle. And they began to build that principle. And with time, they became what? Principalities in that particular field of endeavor. So you too can become what? A principality in a particular sector, especially the real estate sector. And how do you achieve it? Principalities bow down to what? To principles. That's my point. That is why no matter how powerful the devil is, so they are bringing spirituality in the system. And it's because P1 is not just a company or not just a business setting. P1 is also a ministry. Alright? That believes solely or believes heavily on
on God, on the power of the spirituality, alright? So, let me go on. No matter how powerful the devil is, have you ever seen the devil come on the main road and began to do his hand like this and vehicles began to somersault? Have you seen that before? Even in places where they say, these are like very thick in sorcery and the rest, you don't see it, right? Why? Because there are rules of engagement. Say rules of engagement. Even Satan knows that there's what? Rules. Now, who sets those rules? It is God. Now, listen and follow me very well. Follow me very well. If anybody is sleeping, tap the person. I tell the person that I don't want to organize a deliverance session for you. Anybody sleeping beside you, just tell him, we don't want to organize what? Let's not turn this business to deliverance session, you know. Alright? Alright. Now, do you know that? Let me ask you a question. Even Jesus Christ, when Jesus was to come to this world, why didn't Jesus just come like that? Why does he have to become small, enter the womb of a woman? Why all this? She is God. Right? She is God. Why does he have to now become a child, enter the womb of a woman, be vetted, and begin to follow the whole process? Why? Because there are rules. Now let me tell you one of those rules. One of the rules is this. The official gateway to this world is through the womb of a woman. Can I come again? Yes. The official gateway to this world, this earth, it's through the what? The womb of a woman. So, any entity that wants to operate in this world must go through this process. Now, number two, this particular policy, it is a biological policy, all right? The biological policies involve the conjugation of the masculine chromosome machine. There must be what? A conjugation. Somebody say conjugation. That is why even Jesus, who is God, had to come to the world through that particular principle. Although his own principle was an immaculate one. Alright? But there must be a father, which is God the Father, coming in contact with Mary in order for Jesus to be what? To be formed. Now, principalities and the rest of it, and the rest of them, when they want to make new policies, all right, because they know that there's a rule of what? Engagement. And they want a new policy that will sponsor their concepts. Example like maybe man and man getting married, woman and woman getting married. They want it to become a normal thing. But they cannot just come and say it must happen. What they do, they go through people. Somebody say people. People. And you are going somewhere. Please follow me. Yes. They go through what? People. So they go to House of Parliament. They begin to convince those people. All right. Let's say they know that a particular man, the way he's going, he will do very well as a senator, making laws. Now they begin to ensure that that man begins to have issue with women, so that when he becomes 30 or 40, you see women are what has come. So the only people he will now believe that he can relate with fellow what? Man. So when he goes into parliament, and these entities are able to replicate the same thing in several men, when they come to parliament, they now say, which law can we make? They now say, let us make a law that if man and man get married, there's no problem. Why? Because many of them individually has had certain experiences that were sponsored by this word principalities. So now when they make the law, am I communicating? When they make the law what? Stands. Alright? Now let us now return back home. Let's return back home. You see, on many occasions, even though we live in a country, and I am starting from a very spiritual point of view, alright? Because the best way to communicate with the people is to understand their belief system. Because your beliefism determines your receivism. Can I come again? Your beliefism determines your what? Your receivism. It is what you believe that determines how you what? Receive. So the best way to communicate with people, and I'm already teaching already, because you are a realtor. Let's say you meet a woman. You meet a woman who is a mother of 5 people, 5 big people, and you now make a finding. You now say, this woman, she's about 75 years old. She doesn't hear English. She speaks pidgin English, and we have observed that this woman has 5 children. They are all well placed. They are big people in different sectors. One is a big time politician. One is a big time MD of a bank. You now understood that this particular woman, anything she tells her children, they must do it. Anything you tell their what? Anything you tell the woman, whatever the woman tells these children, they will do it. Now, you want to go and market property for the children. Who will you go through first? Now, when you now meet the woman does not like English. She speaks pidgin English. Now, when you meet the woman, you now say, you know, the topography of our citadel Elysium is a colosseum of aesthetic furnishing and the laws. Are you communicating? No. Because she does not believe in the things you're what? But you're a professional realtor. How will you come solo and be speaking pidgin English? Who cares? Who what? Who cares? Who cares? All you want is what? Result. Somebody say result. Result is all you care. So if it goes too so low, and maybe they'll speak pidgin English to the woman and say, how far, madam? Will you do it or not?
Don't let them.
As you speak with the woman with pidgin English, the woman laugh at you. That's how you be. I will call him today. By 50 blocks.
Don't let them.
But now, what's my point? The woman's belief is pidgin. She believes when you speak pidgin with her, that's how she knows that you are true. She believes that all these people they speak grammar and they be fake. So belief determines your what? God bless you. You know, in the religious space, we can form grammar. Yeah, we can form grammar.
Yes.
So let's go on. So now, I'm coming from the place of spirituality. I'm starting from there because an average Nigerian is what? Is highly spiritual. Alright? So that is why I'm starting from that particular perspective. Now, I'll be going to the tips properly quickly. Now, this particular tips I'm sharing with you is actually a book. If you follow me on my WhatsApp space, I did 30 tips on how to become a success in 2025. 30. And Engineer Daffy saw it because he followed my speakers and said, if there have been 30, come and share this 5 with my people now. That is how it came about. So this is actually a book. But because of my love for PWAN Sterling and my love for Dr. Lolia, because she's a grant commander in the real estate sector. Let's clap for her. So I'll be sharing 12 tips.
Wow.
12. Put your hands together for me now. 12. Now, sincerely speaking, if you follow this 12, and I make it 12, you know why? Because one for each month. It means that you follow these 12 steps, right? Every month, you must make a grand sale. Every month. And if for any reason some month you miss it, all right? Let's say this month it doesn't happen. By next month, because of the audacity, because of the weight, because of the electrostatic magnetic energy that these thieves carry, if you miss one month, the next month, instead of you getting 2, you'll get 4. Amen. Yes, you'll get 4. And this is beyond amen. Remember, principles are more than what? Let me go on. So number 1 tip. Number 1 tip is number 1 is begin with God. Begin with God. Begin with God. If you can follow these tips, I bet you will testify. Yes. You'll be among those who will be in the stage next year getting performance bonus. Amen. In millions. Amen. Yeah, in millions. Begin with God. Now, why do I say begin with God? I'm not saying it because I'm a spiritual person or because I'm a pastor. Actually, by the grace of God, I'm a gospel leader in Nigeria by the grace of God. But I am not just talking from the perspective of religion. I'm talking to you from the perspective that spirituality is a major factor. It's a what? Is a major factor in accomplishing uncommon results. Now, I say number 1, spirituality is the oldest source of all human civilization. Spirituality is the what?
Is the oldest source of all human civilization.
Count it together. 1 to go.
Spirituality is the oldest source of all human civilization.
Do you know that a lady came to PWAN, came to our office to train, and she's a mega sales machine. Mega sales machine. And she said she joined PWAN, nobody invited her. She said her revelations are very accurate. So she saw in the vision of the night, PWAN. And she has never heard the name before in her life. And she heard, go to PWAN. Invest with PWAN. And as she heard it, when she woke up, she told her husband. They said a company called PWAN, because I've never heard, she lives far in Mainland. I've never heard such name in my life. They began to Google PWAN, and PWAN homes came up. And after they joined PWAN homes, today, they don't only own plot of land, they own estates. Wow. Put hands together for that. The question is this, what led her? Spirituality. Now, there's a popular person we all know called Mr. Maxwell. Also Mr. Maxwell. He was the first person who did multiple sales in more affiliates. Am I correct? Yes. He's an ambassador of PWAN. Alright, he joined the company at 2020. It's not time to now. He has made tremendous impact. How did he join PWAN? He was not totally convinced, but the full conviction happened in the church. The full conviction, finally what? Happened in the church, in a prayer meeting. That was when the vision now came that, this business, according to him. It was from church, he got the final words, confirmation that this rewards, this will become a change of story for you. So this is not boasting of just 1 jeep, not 2 jeep, not 3 jeeps. And more is what? Counting. Now, I want to say this quickly. Many a times, I know it's not common in business meeting like this to hear about spirituality, but I don't have an apology because I will tell you the fact. I won't tell you what works. Alright? I will tell you what works. Spirituality is the oldest source of all human civilization. Now, whether they are Christians or they are Buddhists or they are Hindu, whatever religion, or whether they are Muslim, all is what? Spirituality. Follow me. They are all what? You hear people talking, in Nigeria, church everywhere, is the church that we have our government and prayer every day. Do you hear those things?
Yes.
Do you know that one of the countries that is leading in medical science is India? Two of us? When they operate in Nigeria, I know what they'll say. When you hear India, you know that the matter don't pass Ghani. Alright? And they are very good in medical science, right? Yes. But do you know that India, almost every house has a shrine? Almost in Nigeria, you just walk and you see church now. Their own every house has a temple. Let me speak it in a nice way. Every house has what? A temple. Now, if you watch their movies, how many of you watch Indian movies on Netflix? Do you see those idols, the poor red? Do you see it? In almost all their movies, are they there or not? But Bollywood is the second biggest, largest film industry in the world. When it comes to medical science, they are top notch. When it comes to engineering, they are top notch. But when it comes to spirituality, they are also what? Top notch. If you go to Japan, almost every street in Japan has a temple. If you watch Chinese movie, China is becoming the biggest world power, right? Economical, am I correct? Now I'm using countries that are doing well when it comes to business, right? China has taken the space of telecommunication, right? They have taken the space of IT, am I correct? The biggest cities in the world, when you have development real estate, go to Tokyo. Tokyo has structures that are about 64 stories. So they are big in what? In real estate. Now if you watch Chinese movie, because you know a people's lifestyle by their movies, am I correct?
Yes.
If you watch Chinese movie, there's almost no Chinese movie, you will not see the Shaolin monk in a temple, two of us. There is virtually no Chinese movie, you will not see a monk who is doing yoga, who is doing meditation. Am I correct? Yes. But you will never see a Chinese man fighting the yoga all the time. If you go to any Chinese restaurant, as you enter the door, you will see a very plumpy man. I don't know if I've gone to Chinese restaurant before, like Cactus, like the Oriental Hotel. Do you see a very plumpy man? It's almost in every of their restaurants as the God they worship. And they are very what? They are very proud about it. Dedicated to it. But Nigerians, we never go anywhere. It's only Kotonuko that you reach. You need to stick your nose. No. Do you know that this great company, PWAN, began from the church?
Yes.
True of us.
True.
That's why you see when they back Dr. J or Dr. All of our leading group executive directors and the rest. Whenever you see them, you see people are worshiping God. Am I correct? Yes. Anytime they are launching a new estate, you see the worship of God. They do it unapologetically. Why? Because they know the secret. They know the secret. This is just all the nation we call, that nation is a great nation. They are doing very well. Check all the nations. If you check their root of their civilization, there is no one that has no spirituality in the roots. Now let me even shock you. Harvard University. How many of us know Harvard? Every big man in Nigeria will say, after they get their BSc in Amukoko, local government, when they now make money, they'll go after that say, and after, you know, when you cannot deny where you came from now, you went to comprehensive Amukoko High School, Olodo community of Ayetoro, Ogun State. You know, you hear different kind of wicked names. Please, this is not in any way to insult some of those schools. But when you now go to Harvard, now say, but has MBA in what? Even some just go and spend 2 weeks there, so that Harvard will be inside the profile. Am I communicating here? Now, do you know that Harvard, the man that founded Harvard is called John Harvard. He's a reverend father. He's a priest. Hello? He's what? A priest. So you go to a school that was established through spirituality, and you come out and you're fighting spirituality. I know the moon. Am I communicating somebody? Yes. Do you know that Cambridge was founded by a church? Yes. Oxford, founded by what? A church. Or Robert University, ORU, the great Robert University, founded by what? By the great evangelist Ora Robert. Will not come to Africa. The university that carried first in the whole of Nigeria, in the whole of West Africa, is what? Covenant University. Second, Landmark University. Founded by what? Winners Chapel, by a pastor. So if you think spirituality is a joke, then you are a joke. I'm telling you the fact. If you think spirituality is a joke, then you are what? You are a joke. Do you know why? Because nobody, let me tell you, you're doing a business that all of you here are looking for the same clients. Am I correct? Yes. As you are coming out now, you give somebody a flyer. They say, I don't collect before. No, be so. I don't collect before. Now, 10 people gave one person flyer, and the person is to choose one out of the 10. What will be the preferential or the basis of the person's choice? Somebody say spirit. Every giant stride in history was masterminded by a spirit, so don't be deceived. Yes. Every giant, let me ask you a question. Some of you knew PWAN before, you think you will not join. If you are that person with me as before, you knew PWAN before, you say, I will not join that business. Don't be ashamed, raise it up. Like, you knew PWAN before, you say, I will not join for so and so reason. But do you know what? When Chama was praising God, when John was praising God, a spirit was sent. I'm telling you the fact. Yes. A spirit was sent and was compelling you. You must come. You must come. You must come. And finally, what? You came. Fear spiritual. Yes, sir. This is what? Real. Have you heard of some crusade? You say, I will not go. I will not go that crusade. Before you know, you just say, let me throw and go there. Why did you throw and go? Something compelled you to go there. Seriously, I am talking from a part. I don't care to talk. Some persons do not even plan to come today, but something made you just come today. It's because a spirit called you to come and hear a spirit. Am I not? Yes. You confirm me, right? Yes. Something just compelled you, right? Something compelled you because somebody was coming today. You don't know why they're coming. Just let me just come, Sha. Yes. Because a spirit compelled you to come and hear a spirit. Yes. That is how business is. So we were going one day for inspection. When we got to the thick bush, with this true life, I saw it. We saw a group of men, about 5 people. They were burying something on the ground. Yes. And they were not expecting any vehicle to come at that time. They were not expecting. This was thick, you know, when you drove like 1 hour inside bush. So they weren't expecting. And when they saw that the vehicle was coming, the jeep was coming, they quickly cover. They were burying what? Something. Spirituality. And you are carrying further mass. You are going with a big alphabet textbook thinking you want to go and solve mathematics. You will solve maths forever. Not for me.
Amen.
Not for me.
Amen.
Which everything you know is quadratic equation. So I know a madman who his madness, you see me, is naked, he is solving something. He saw until he came out. Even the Bible says, let not the rich glory their riches. Not let not the wise man glory in his knowledge. Because when you know stop, that's why that person knows starts. He said, glory because you know me. This question I want to ask you this morning is this. Do you know him?
Yes.
Do you know Jesus? Do you know God? Whatever region you are coming from, do you know this God? Do you know him? There is a rule of engagement. There is a rule of engagement. There is a rule of engagement. There's a way you talk. Let me tell you, somebody we trained. Somebody I trained. He came to the church. His sister, a lady, spoke to my sister. Yes, please open your eyes. A lady spoke to somebody in church and said, come and buy property from us, blah, blah, blah. They said PWAN. And when this person talk and convince this person finish, person now said, okay, no problem, I'll think about it. The person now left the lady who convinced her and now went to go and meet a guy. A guy who did not talk anything. Just say, that lady convinced me, oh, but my spirit say it is you I should buy from.
Spiritual.
Somebody says spiritual. She convinced everything. He now understands. But he said, I'm not buying, not because he's his brother. He didn't even know it. He just said, my spirit say, it's the same company. It's not as if he's buying from you. It's the same company. He said, my spirit say what? I should buy from you and I should leave that lady. Somebody say spiritual.
Spiritual.
So, I just want to let you know that the business you are doing, if you are not serious spiritually, the other guy at the other side is serious. And you didn't get me. He's what?
He's serious.
They say pray for 30 minutes. You are here, they say, they are not amen in the morning. They are amen with everything. That guy who you want to go and compete with in the real estate business, that guy is carrying coffee with pants at midnight. Oh, you don't know? And walk, they say, walk around T Junction. And he did it and came back. I was on TikTok 2 days ago, and I saw an halaji with a full rubber of akara. A full rubber of akara. So the akara, they want to go and give poor people. Do you know what he was doing? So one halaji started, another started here, and they took the akara. They will stick on the akara. They drop inside nylon. Akara, full rubber. It was and Okada Karabo and shares in the market. Ah! You see now, Christians are not doing anything. This is allergy now. Do you know what he said on the akara? He would have said, anybody that eats this akara, every money you will make in this life will come to live on TikTok. Will come to me. So you are surprised. I joined this business now. What did happen now? Because you are not serious. You feel number one. Number one is begin with what? With God. Begin with God. That's number one. And you feel number one. No matter how excellent you wrote number 5, it will return you back to what? Primary one. Because life is what? Principles. Do you know that there is a spirit that governs millions? Oh, you don't know? There is a spirit that controls millions. That's why you want to enter 1 million. If you are not qualified to enter there, the spirit will slap you. Come on, go back. Something will just happen. Money don't back to 400,000 naira. Before you go 50,000 naira. What's it happen? You try again. Is it true or false? You are trying to gather, you want to attain a new, but something is not just making sense. Something will just happen somehow that you cannot vow to say 1 million has been in my account for 1 month. That's not happened before. It's a spirit. And you need to deal with it to enter there.
Exactly.
There's a spirit that controls 10 millions. There's a spirit that controls 100 millions. There's a spirit that controls billions. We must conquer it. Go and watch Obama. Obama goes to the Shaolin temple in China. Go to YouTube, it's there. Most times there are information all around us, but we spend our time over frail, mundane things. Watching girls dancing on TikTok, and you spend 2 hours there. So we don't watch profitable things that will challenge you to pay more. Before a political party anoint somebody, do you know what they did that person to? Before they anoint you as the person representing them for the governorship, do you know what they did the person to? Was not last year when one guy challenged the governor, I will not call him. Did you see they did their own role?
Don't mention them.
Right? Did they do it?
They did.
Spirituality is what? Is real. Is what?
It's real.
So if you came here because you said, oh, that man, where he was shooting the flyer, you want to come and tell us about econometrics, of the dynamism of advanced technological inputs of, please, I've come to disappoint you. Go back to primary 1. You can deal with primary 1. Oh, Bible says, except the Lord build the house, the labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord watch over the city, the watchman what? Watcheth but in vain. Psalm 1 verse 1 and 2. Psalm 127 verse what? 1 and 2. Begin with God. Have a prayer life. Have a consistent prayer life. Have a consistent prayer life. Now, number 2, quickly. This is where many get it wrong. I'll be very fast. Number 2. The Bible as a spiritual person, listen very well. Do you know why many people they pray but they are poor? And I want to shock you. One of the most poorest people in this world are prayer warriors.
It's true.
If I'm lying, tell me say I'm lying, no. Now I go to that spirituality just now, right?
The program was in what's it called on GSTV. So why do Christians?
One of the poorest people, you go and check prayer warriors in your church. One members they are safe. You start with the shoes of the prayer warrior, you know that this one has prayed. Why? Because prosperity, the Bible is a combination of 2 major elements. The Bible is a combination of what?
2 major elements.
2 major elements. I have a doctorate degree in theology, so don't get this to say that I'm talking from a very, from a biblical point of view. Because truly, the oldest book is the Bible, alright? And that is where every other knowledge comes from. So I make reference to it most times, alright? Go and read all the great billionaires, the Kiyosaki and all the rest. You will see their writings, they always make reference to what? The scriptures. Even the Quran makes reference to what? The Bible. Right, let's go on. Now the Bible is talking about 2 major things of one person. Alright? The Bible is talking about the person of Jesus, called the personality of Jesus. And 2, the principle of Jesus. Can I come again?
Yes.
The Bible talks about the personality of Jesus or the personality of God. That's 1. And number 2, the Bible talks about the principles of God. That's what? 2 in 1. It's like a coin that has 2 sides. Now, do you know the problem? The people who are devoted most times in church, they go towards the personality of God. Can I come again?
Yes.
Those people who are devoted in church, who follow NSS media and the rest, listen to me. Not all of them, alright? But most of the devotees, of church, they spend most of their time about the personality of God. They can tell you what happened to Samson and Delilah. They know the story very well. They can tell you the 12 disciples of Jesus. They know it what? Very well. They can tell you Genesis, Exodus, they can mention it very well. They can quote scripture and turn it into prayer very well. But they don't understand the principles, applying the principles into today's 21st century. And if you cannot do that, there's a big problem. If you cannot translate what you read in the Bible into today's reality, then there is what? A problem. Now, let me ask every one of us this morning, how many of us have a vision board? You have a vision board, okay? And a vision board is placed somewhere in your house. It's placed somewhere in your house. That's beautiful. But quite a number of us don't have. Alright? Quite a number of us don't have. Now, having a vision board is very important. Number two, how to accomplish uncommon accomplishments. Number two, a life without a goal and vision is a life full of confusion and commotion.
Yes, sir.
A life without a vision and a goal is a life full of confusion. One day somebody met me and said, what is my purpose in this life? And I said, I was shocked. I said, you don't know your purpose till now? And he said, I want to go and pray for 5 days. To go and, I said, don't go anywhere. Go and pray what? You want to go and discover. So what you are doing since you don't know. Bible says, write the vision. Make it what? Plain. Can I shock you? Anything you want to attain in life is not in the hand of God, it's not in the hand of the devil, it's in your hands. Anything you want to achieve in this world, God is not having any responsibility for it. Satan has no responsibility for it. It is your responsibility. It is your choice. He said, I bring before you life and what? And death. He said, don't choose life. Every human being is a free moral agent. You have the capacity to sketch the future. So the best way to predict your future is to create it. Can I come again? Yes, sir. Oyedepo said, everything I am today, if I didn't achieve it, I will be surprised. Can I come again? Everything I am attained today, if I am not there, I will be what? Surprised. I will be surprised. Why? Because he predicted it. How did he predict it? Because he wrote the vision. He wrote the vision. Now, when I'm done this morning, some of us will return back and change our vision. Because for people, your vision is not smart. You have a vision, but your vision is not what? Your vision is not smart. And if you don't work smart, you will live a hard life. High-flying, accomplished individuals are not people who do hard work. They are people who work smart. And how do you work smart? By having a smart goal. Having a smart vision. I asked somebody last 3 weeks, what's your vision? What's your goal? I want to sell 135 million. And she has not sold 500,000 before. You want to sell 135 million. You've not sold 500,000 before. So it means that what? Such persons have what? A smart goal. Because life is in stages. Life is in what? Life is in stages. So your goal and your vision was smart. S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for attainable. R stands for realistic. And T means time bound. So it means your vision will remain a wish when there's no time allotted to it. Your vision will remain what? A wish. And wish cannot buy sandwich. So your vision or your goal must be specific, must be measurable, must be what? Attainable, must be realistic, and must have time attached to it. It becomes what? Smart. Every giant, okay, yes. Now, I want to ask everyone for this one, if you have not written a vision for this year, raise up your hand. You've not written a vision for this year, raise up your hand. All right. So by the end, so as I'm talking, begin to meditate. What is my goal for this year? What is my vision for this year? Now, we will write the vision in the spectrum of real estate. In the spectrum of what? Of real estate. You should have a vision for real estate business. It should be different from your vision for your church. It should be different from your vision. Maybe you are selling shoes and bags. It should be what? Different. Your vision for real estate must be what? Specific. So now let us do that quickly for every one of us. Specific. How much do you want this year? By 31st December, how much commission do you want? How much do you want? Now, your commission is determined by how much property you sell. Am I correct? So the question is, how much property will I sell that will give me the commission I desire? So now, I want you to write it down now. Let's be practical now. Write it down. Somebody met me some months ago and said, I want to join the business. I've been coming, but I don't know. And I said, do you have a vision? No. I write a vision. What's the vision? I said, we have 4 months to go. So, what is the vision? What's the goal of how much you want to sell? And he said, you know, for me, the commission, I said, what do you need the commission for? What do you need the commission? Because vision is tied to a purpose. Vision is what? Vision is tied to a purpose. Now, if a vision is not tied to a purpose, it's not a vision, it's mission impossible. If a vision is not tied to a purpose, let me explain it. If I say write a vision, just okay, well, as you said it now, let me just write 50 million, 50. It's not too bad now. And if you ask me, I'll say 50 million. It's not too small, it's not too big, it's okay. That's the vision. That is mission impossible. Your vision should be tied to what is your desire. Can I come again? Yes. Your vision should be tied to what is your desire. What do I need? What do I need badly? What is that thing I need? Your vision is tied to your burning desire. Now, if there is no desire, it's not a vision. Do you know when your landlord is knocking at your door and you know he's going to come tomorrow? When you sleep, what do you think? Am I correct? You sleep the landlord, you wake up, even in your dream. Have you ever thought about something before? That you begin to see that thing in your dream. And the dream was fake. It was not real because you have overthink it. Am I correct? That's why you saw it. That is what vision does. You sleep, that is what you see. You wake up with it. When you are walking the road, that vision is painting a picture for you. You begin to look everywhere to see how you can achieve it. Am I communicating? Yes. Let me do something low. You want to say Akara, for instance. They want to break your other shop. Your children are plenty. Your husband is not working. Your husband is not there. He has the only source of livelihood. They want to chase you away. They told you on Saturday, we'll never see you here again. So you need a new space, right? Yes. What do you do when you are going on the road? Your eyes will be looking for what? A new, two of us. You'll be walking everywhere. Your eyes will not be looking for, and because of your mind is there, you will begin to see even places that are incredible. Your mind will create space there by all means. Why? Because it is in your mind. But look at the challenge. Many of us, when it comes to small things like that, our mind function properly in it. But when your vision is 50 million, because we don't see ourselves in we have not pictured ourselves in it. Oh, God will help us. Amen. You don't picture yourself in it. It's like it has become a desire. Even the Bible says for Lazarus, desire the crumbs that fall from where? The rich man's table. He was a Christian, but his desire was what? Crumbs. And what did he get? Crumbs. Even if he wrote a vision of 50 million, his desire was what? The Bible says for his desire the what? The crumbs. So let me, I'm not a prophet of bad news, but let me tell you, if you have written a vision and it's not tied to your purpose, I'm sorry, you can't achieve it. That is what you wrote last year. It didn't come to pass because it is not tied to your desire. Now, can I teach you how to build a greater vision, a formidable one? I know you have been taught vision board this year, but have you been told that it's tied to your desire?
No.
Let me give the fact. If you have never begun to think of living in an apartment of 2 million naira, if you have not seen the need, if your mind has not graduated to that need, there's some commission you can't get. There's some commission you can't get because your mind is still managing where you are. Do you understand? No matter how you write it and you say it, because your words is by the multitude of your thoughts, as it thinketh in his what? It's so easy. So if you are talking something else and you are thinking something else, it is one that you are thinking that happens. You wrote 100 million, but your mind is like this 600,000 house now. I go manage that shack. Am I communicating? So what you wrote and what you say is different from what is in your mind. So when you end, you say, I don't think now, I was saying it that didn't happen. It is because what your mind was saying is what the universe captured. If I snap this single picture, but the picture only showed the lady in the middle, all right? And I say, I captured 3 people. What did the camera capture?
1 person.
It's 1 person. But I said it's 3, I mean, but what did it capture? 1 person. Because, see, you see, camera was built from our eyes and our mind. The scientists that built it, it is eye. That's why they have optic lens in camera. That optic lens, our eyes is optic. We have lens in our eyes from it. So when your eyes see something, your cerebral, your what's it called? Your system, your neurons carry the information your eyes saw and tells your brain that you just saw a woman that is fair. Your brain now convince you and say it is fair. That's why I can see a lady and say she's fair. He can say, I know fair, I need to see her well. I've done to you before. And you say, I just see one fair woman when you come there say, I don't see her more. she be that? You say, fair woman now. You know fair for you know this one fair, but that come now, come see. It's fair, I know fair now, it's fair now, you know. Why? Because it is not what your eyes saw, it is what your brain told you. It's your brain that now tell your eye what you actually saw. You now say, okay, it is fair. You can see, as a madman we see paper call it money because that was what his brain. So he has eyes, so doesn't have eye problem, but his brain told him that paper is what is money. So it is what your mind and where's your desire born from your mind. That is why the problem is not writing the vision. The problem is not even saying it. The main problem is your desire. And I'm going to go how to achieve that. But on this level, let me say this quickly. One major way on how to build a desire is live where you are. Please, this is very serious. This is very, very serious. That's why in vision board, we don't just only write it, we put a picture to it. We put what? We put a picture to it. We put a picture to it. Live, if you are staying in Ikota, or you are staying in Jakonde, small Kuramo or big Kuramo, or you are staying in a ghetto, when you leave the house and go to an estate where people are living 2 million, 3 million, go there, then ask of the agent or the landlord there. Am I communicating? Yes. Am I communicating? Yes. Ask them how much is this rent? How much? They tell you. How much is the agency? They tell you. Then as you're inside the place, tell them, can I go round? They say, why not go round? Then begin to go round. Stand on the veranda and begin to imagine that this is where you now live. I'm serious. And when they take the money, they'll shout, hey, Jesus Christ, don't give person 13 million. No! Absorb it. I'm telling you the facts, absorb it. Then leave that place, go in that place again. Go there, enter the place. I want to make it. If they chase you away, blah, 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 no problem, go on that place. Because what you wake up to see and what you see before you sleep, they all come to eat with you and drink with you and hug you. That is why if you see in the Bible, I told you the Bible has what? Personality and what? Principles. God told Abraham, what do you see? Two of us. He told Abraham, what? Because in the eyes of God, it was a possibility. But God wants to be sure that what God is seeing is what Abraham too is what? So God has to ask Abraham, oh boy, I have seen it too, but have you seen it? What do you see? In order to not help Abraham, don't say, as far as you can what? As far as your eyes can. If you only see 300 square meters, that is what it is. So let me ask you, how many plots do you want to sell this year? How many plots? Now, when you go for inspection, inspect acres. Inspect what? Acres. Don't enter there and say, yes, okay now. I can only give you here now. Because your mind tell you, you know this is a pass here now. Hello? Walk around the land. Say when the land stop. You know when big man enter land, know how they do it. They say, and come, where is the land? Where is the oh, that palm tree there. Can we move there and see it? Two of us. The man has big belly, but he's entering the bush. Why? Because but the poor man is slim and jogging. Oga will come back home. Is this snake different?
We never see Richard.
Take them and say, as far as you can see, from your desire and your vision, the bedroom of your vision is your desire. Go and price car. Enter a car shop and ask them, how much is this SUV? And say it very well, don't be afraid. SUV, what do you say, sir? Are you afraid? I tell you a story. I said many years ago, I didn't have the car then. It got to a point and I became angry. I said, no, I don't like entering down for buses again. If I enter down for let it be a choice, let me say I choose to enter, not because that is the only option. You know the difference between a big man can drink garri and you drink garri, both of you are not in the same level. Even you drink garri, you put milk, you put granite, you put sugar, you put big milk. Him just want to drink ordinary garri, no big milk. Yet both of you are not. So don't. It's a choice. He has other options. He just decided to go on this one. Now, I now told myself, I said, I don't mention down for again. And I don't have money for Uber. I have money for Uber, but that is not my budget. If I use Uber, if I use it for 1 week, it means the remaining weeks we shall expect that you not come. I now said, there's a way around this thing. So I said, I'll be waiting at the bus stop where private car who are coming back from the mainland, they are going to Aja. I walked in there some years ago. And I said, okay, so I'm going to stop private car. I will join the car to where I'm going to. I will pay the same fare. Hope you know that private car does that.
Yes.
But the only challenge is that private car, if one come now, it will take the next 50 minutes before that one will come again, 2 of us. Because they are not commercial. So and I said, no problem. This is my desire. I must wait. It's going to take me 2 hours to enter the car. I prefer that to enter down for quickly. So I and my friends moved to fellow trekkers, Club of Nigeria, trying to point. Oh, well, I never go. I didn't focus. How are you? You go wait here, the next time we don't go, me and there, 30 minutes, no car, 1 hour, no car, 1 hour, 30 minutes, no car, sometimes 2 hours, the car now come. Where are you going to? I don't know the face is strong, I say, this one, I want chance. So. I'm not going to enter, I don't go now, they go. I have to wait for the one that the face looks and say, okay, my nose. I don't know how to drive. As he's driving, my eye is looking at his leg. I'm not sleeping the journey. As he's matching the torso, I'm matching it. I'm just imagining I'm the one who's there and driving the car. As he might break out, he doesn't see my leg. I'm doing magic under there. Magic put back. And the AC is loud. You know they say AC, so when you increase AC, the level of the AC now become what? Loud. It's now they now drop me. My people will not hear that. But when I say yes, so my colleague, I just ordered it. Now a humble man, I don't like standing back. I sit with the driver. We converse. So 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it became a culture for me. Then my friends too, who now saw that is this in the work, they now began to. Now as I continue, the times I used to wait began to drop. Do you know why? Because my mind will now begin to. Some of the people driving the car don't have a need to carry it. Some of them will carry. They're not like, how much this guy they pay self? 300 naira. Why they won't stop self? And then when I carry, it was a spirit that called them. They are angry carrying me, but they don't have a choice. Because there's a spirit what? Controlling them. They're not driving me. And now I began to feel, this one needs to feel like a cow now. Yeah. Before you know it, one time I was just sleeping in the night. They just woke me up. They said, somebody came, one of your mentees came to see you. Wow. And he was driving to the compound. And my compound is not too big there. When I drive, tell him to, I was sleeping, trying to go for a week. I said, let him park outside now. I don't need to driving. I will see him, then he goes. They told me, say, don't worry, he wants to pass. When he's stressed for parking, I will meet him outside now. The guy was struggling in back inside. The other day say, the guy say, that is your car.
Just like that.
That is your car.
Wow.
I called him, I said, you sure? He said, man, see, come, you sure that he knows you speak? He said, wait. How did it come? It was a vision born by what? Desire. Let me show you how you know that your vision has now become a desire. You will know when everything, that thing that's your desire, you begin to see it everywhere. Know that the pregnancy has matured. Now, once you born desire by vision, it doesn't happen. Okay, I said the vision is vetted by a desire. But these desires will not happen. Remember I told you, I said, I have to wait 2 hours, so one day I waited 3 hours. And me and I said, are you crazy? I want the boss also enter now. But no! I won't take that for now. Every bus stop, no! If I enter, let me that I want to enter. No, because. And I said, how do you know that desire, your vision, has come to that point of the pregnant? Because vision is like a pregnant woman. It has the first trimester. The first time it will become the kajaka. You know when a woman becomes pregnant newly, her world becomes upside down. Am I correct? Do you know that the first 3 months is when it's most challenging? Yes, the first 3 months is when it's most challenging. So at that point, when you're just division, you know, like, these 3 people will go down and talk, it seems very nice. Now, I just tell you, so I say, I don't want to buy land. Your one thing is because you're in the first trimester. The fetus is trying to germinate, to escalate. It's trying to position. But you just have to stay through. And at that time, if you go to do scan, even the, what's it called? Even the laboratory scientists cannot tell you if it's a boy or a girl. Because by then it has not formed. Am I communicating? But when you now reach like 7 months, 8 months, if you go to a laboratory and say, come and see your child. He has done now. Am I correct? That's how vision and desire is. When you now make that vision because it's so, begin to look for desire. Let me tell you something. Every big man, every rich person, every successful person cannot stay the whole year without a project. No rich man. Dangote was doing very well in rice. He entered cement. Am I correct? He began to do very well in cement. The company is cement. You just think you relax. He began a new project, oil and gas. That thing cost him. No successful person lives without a project per time. Why? Because projects puts you on the run for the vision. Project enables you build desire. And you create project that is bigger than you, so that your desire can become what? Big. Tell yourself, okay, when I'm waiting for affiliate mentorship before people open office for me, I want to have my own office. Can you say that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, can you say that? Yes. Just say, I want to become an affiliate MD, but before then, I want to have an office. Now, you now begin to go and price office, how much it costs. When you start pricing it, you begin picturing it, you begin to tell yourself, by now I'm supposed to have office now. If somebody is calling me to come have a meeting with me, I will not enter PB office, I will enter here and say, if you don't say PB, you're sleeping. And you can't tell PB, you stand up, my client is coming. Am I communicating to him? You need an office where you can just walk in and the person can come and sit down. So that becomes your mind. You now go and price the office. They say now 4.5 million naira. What happens? You say, okay, you check. 3 million naira last. How much is table and chair, couch, and what throughout the year? You begin to picture it. That is a vision. As you're now doing that, what happens? It's then begin to burn. You're no more comfortable sharing everybody's own. You want your own. Now, everywhere you are going to, when you are looking, you'll be seeing office. You don't used to see before, but now your eye will not be looking for office. And there's no money. Forget about the money. The vision brings it. The vision what? How did the car come? There is no money for the car. No, the vision paid for it. It brought it. Why was it that time? Because the pregnancy was what? Was long overdue. There's a level of vision becomes so strong with desire that the universe has no choice. Let me bring it to you. Bring it to you. If that became too strong, it will just be coming. I don't want to again say. It's like you press the button. In this very point, I come again. If your vision was not pegged to a desire, you just wrote mission impossible. Now, rewrite the vision again and attach it to a purpose. Attach it to what? Attach it to something that is a pressing need. And let me tell you, to add to this, your desire cannot be strong until you see your present level as an insult. You know what to be a desire? See your present level as what? An insult. As an insult. Let me give you another one, another shocking one. I want to experience many years ago. When we got to experience, I thought I came early. When I came, the area was jam-packed. They now say I should go and watch qualification outside the stadium. I now told myself, so I came all the way to this place to come and watch. I don't get TV for house. But I want television in my house, I lie down now. I'm going to come on here and watch television. No, I want to enter, I want to see this Don Wine. I want to see it myself. We did everything possible to enter. But one woman fainted as we were pushing to enter. This happened many years ago. When we now entered, all these bodyguards, they now say, since you guys have entered now, no chair, you have to stand till daybreak. So I stood till daybreak, over 2 hours, just to see the face of all the ministers. So when the program was done, I felt insulted. I now said, I will not come to experience again until I sit on the VIP table. Do you know if in that experience that people sit on the front seats? It doesn't matter when they come, they just tell them, come. You don't see reserve. So it became a point. I said, I will not return here again. I will watch on TV. I will never come here again until I sit on the front. That became so, and I began to see going there as what? An insult. So that because that became a desire, I now began to tell myself, how do I achieve staying in that front? I will tell you that story, what happened next time. Let's do the next point. But if you have catched it, say, I got it.
I caught it.
Yeah. Tell yourself, some things are insulting to me. No. Say some things are insulting. Say, I am more than certain things. I don't pass some levels. I can't remain like this. Say, no. I am changing my game plan. Vision. Do you know that thing I saw as an insult, my peers, at their level, they felt it was normal. Me, I felt it was not normal. It is not what? It's not normal. The next one, you must have a strategy. Now, many of us, we have vision, desire. I told you, I said, when I left that particular event, my thoughts became, what will I do so that I will sit at the VIP? What will I do? Those people that sit there, who are they? What did they do to get there. Now, if I know what they do and I do what they do, that's what called principle. You see principle now? What he did, if you do the same thing, you will get the same result. 2 molecules of hydrogen, 1 molecule of oxygen will give you water. If you go to China, 2 molecules of hydrogen, 1 molecule of oxygen will give you water. If you like, fast. If you like, don't fast. If you like, pray. Whatever you don't pray. H2O anywhere will give you what? Water. Simple ABC. So you must have a strategy and a calculated plan on how to accomplish your vision. You must have it. Even the Holy Book, the Bible says something. Jesus Christ said, who is that man that wants to build a tower? You know the real estate. Jesus Christ is real estate. Who is that man that wants to build what? A tower that will not first of all sit down and count the costs and say, okay, I want to build this one, it will need how many bags of cement? He said the man refused to do so, and he began the building, and the building has stopped halfway. Instead of it to become, people say, that man is past law, people now say this man is foolish. He's a foolish man. He said he started a building, he didn't what? Can't finish because he didn't count the costs. So you now, you want to, your vision, this is what I desire, right? The question next is, what is the strategy? What is the game plan? What is my to-do list? Oh my goodness. Let me give another vision, another personal thing for me. I was in training one day. They were talking about how to use digital skills to do what you do. And I saw some persons who came to speak there. By the grace of God, I knew that I had more leverage than them. Alright? But I was humble enough to learn from them. And the guy said, if you Google my name now, my face will show. Because I'm a professional realtor. So when I talk about property anywhere, you Google me, you see my face there. You now challenge all of us, you check your face. That's how I now put my name. I don't see my name. I search when the road. I search, I say, Jesus Christ. Some of you are just existing. You don't know the system. You're a PBO. You know, we have PBO and we have PBO. And you're a PBO. Well, you're a real talk. You check your name there, it's not there, he is scammer. It now became, I told you, something become, I'm challenging to you. As I'm talking, be writing the things I've come to challenge you with and make it a body. I must achieve this. I must get this done. It becomes part of your vision. And truly my name, one popular musician bears my same name. So he's very popular. He was one of the best selling. So obviously, if you check his name, that name, is he that what will pop up. Now I say, but my name should what? Pop up too. So I now said, how to become a vision, right? Become a social vision. We have physical vision, spiritual vision, financial vision. That became a social vision. Because your social vision talks about your power of influence. One way on how to replicate success is when you are commanding the sphere of influence. Can I come again? One of the ways you command uncommon results is when you are now what? Influencing a sphere. When you are now commanding a sphere of influence. Let me surprise you. Do you know that at the level of Dr. J. Omeri, at her level now, she doesn't look for clients. Clients look for her. Yes. Somebody took a client to Dr. J. He was telling the person about buying to sell. We talked about the person that let's say about 30 million. Let's was saying, how will they pay now? They debate and talk back and forth. He now took the person to Dr. J. Dr. J, the person that Dr. J of Dr. J now spoke to the person for a few minutes. The person said, I will do 1 billion.
Hey!
I love that song you talk. 1 billion. How much?
1 billion.
1 billion.
Or 30 million.
There are levels in this thing.
Yes.
It's about commanding sphere of influence. People are looking, I want to see that guy, I want to see that man, I want to discuss. How do you attain that level? It's called a sphere of influence. When you commanding a sphere of influence, and it starts by having a social DNA. Some of you are only known on earth. You are not known in the social space. And meanwhile, there are some places you will never go, but your face can go there. Am I communicating? Your face can what? Can go there. Your name can go there. So if your leg can't go there, let your face go there. I now ask, I said, okay, so how can I get to that point? So I now got, I now began to what? To press on research. To press on research. Listen to the word. How many of you want to achieve that? When you go with your name, you want your name to show up. And the people that achieve that, do they have 2 heads? Do you know how I now became? So I now began to look, Google some people's names. Google some people's names. And I say, it's showing up. You just see this person is okay. I now decided, I said from henceforth, I will not be posting flyer again on my social space. Before it was flyer. And I post flyer today, I'll post on Wednesday, on Sunday, I don't remember I post. I said I'm not posting flyer. I'm posting interesting, educative content. Somebody say interesting. Say interesting, educative, motivating content. You're a realtor, you're not an agent. Say, I am a realtor. I'm a multi-billionaire realtor. I am not a roadside agent. To share flyer is good, but pass flyer. You have stayed in this flyer for too long. You have stayed there too long. You go your Facebook page, is flyer. Hello, this is Mary. Come on, wake up. When people go to your page, they should be educated. Am I communicating? And it does not take anything to achieve it. I now began to prepare my flyers a week before. Do you know that as my organ is sitting down now, you can just sit down in this chair when the training is done and just say, my sister, can you please just help me for 1 minute? Let me tell you, the world does not want to hear your long story. Make sense in 30 seconds. Tell me what say make sense. In 30 seconds. You don't need much. You just put in the camera and just say, listen, this is Monday morning, and I want to encourage every one of you, please. I'm speaking to you from the place of my wealth of experience. You need to put the light, and I'll give you 3 reasons. I was here when blah blah blah, when empire came about. I was here. You begin to give short points in 30 seconds, 1 minute you're done. In 10 seconds, 1 minute you're what? You're done. Then you now put a short write-up about it. And you put your name, hashtag, put your name there. Start putting hashtag, the name you want the world to know. Begin to put the hashtag there. Begin to put it there. Begin to put it there. Begin to put it there. I began to do it. So I began to go into much and say, I will post twice every day. I became rugged about it. I post in the morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night. When I now go to my page, I check what I post, even me, I am happy. Do you know that when you post something, you go and you say it was what? It was good. You look your own, is it good? We are in Citadel. Tell them I say change. Do you know one day as I continued one day, I just googled my name. My name came first. That popular musician.
Go down.
Go down. I was shocked.
Wow.
I was what?
Shocked.
I'm not never even. So my name now. Wow. And now go to images. Because we go to image. It's my name that is even shown before. Before my name may not show at all. This is what is possible. I didn't meet any what's it called digital marketer being by myself. What was it? Strategy. Before you know it, people I used to beg, come and buy land. Now call me. Please now I'm begging you now. You can beg me. This will happen. This is real. They not beg me, you know why? And people have not seen for 1 year. Will not be something. Everything fine. I'm seeing you now. You are doing very well. No. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You are doing well. I'm proud of you. I'm seeing everywhere. I'm proud. You are doing very well. I know you now. When I was in the bus stop, the woman called me. Come and I said, do you know me? Say, you are popular. It's happening. So it's happening. It is what? If you have a strategy, your vision can come into reality. Let me ask you your vision. What is your strategy? Can I give you an example on this? The way time is going, if it's time, let me know so I can. Let me give you another one. Can I give another example? Yes. Another practical example, right? When I joined the real estate space, I now discovered that one of the major ways on how to break through is when you begin to speak to professionals about the business. This is what differentiates you from a roadside agent. It's people like Stephen Akitayo, people like Omomere, people like Dr. Julius, people like Dr. Michael Okonkwo, all of these people, they go to functions. Am I correct? I don't know if you go to search somewhere to see Dr. Julius, see Dr. Michael, and you feel like I want them now to get switched to and stand and talk before people about their body. I don't know if you want to do that. Wave your hands. You want that, wave your hands. Now, I now ask myself, I just joined you, I can't say, I now ask my guy next day, I said, how many years you don't join? He said 7 years. 7 years, you do like this. It means if I go get that level, now, my sister, how long did they say? Now 6 years old. I'm also my 7th year. My brother, how long? This thing, I tell when they start you. You even tell when they start. To achieve this thing, listen to me very well. And I said to achieve this thing, it will take years before they get to know me and blah blah blah. And I don't want to waste time. Let me tell you, if a chicken is pursuing you, this is how you run. Right?
Yes.
If a fowl, chicken and fowl are two different things. If fowl is pursuing you, know how you what? You can be running carelessly. But if a lion is pursuing you, how do you run? Will you be running carelessly? Your suit will be in the air. Dr. Dick Yoruki said the story. He said a particular man was coming back, he's a pastor, was coming back from church, and his house was close to a cemetery. So this particular day, as he was coming back, it was dark. So they've dug a new grave. So they will bury the person there the next day. So while he was coming, then it now rained. So the place was very marshy. Before you know it, that's how he was swinged, you know. He slipped off and fell into the grave. So he did everything possible to come outside. He could not, because he's 6 feet. He did everything possible, could not come outside. So after struggle for 2-3 hours, he said, let him just go sleep there. Because he has done everything, he could not. Let him just sleep there. Then by morning he will shout, somebody will, you know. So I started to rest inside. Just about 20 minutes. Somebody just tapped him and just say, Mr. Man, that's how I felt inside too. You know, come outside though. When you look at the man there white with white face. The pastor did not know how he reached house. He just saw that he was in the compound. And then he didn't know how he was. You know why? When he was trying to come outside before, nothing was chasing him. But ask your neighbor, say, what is chasing you? Oh, you're not saying very well. Make another person say, what is chasing you? Now tell your neighbor, say, do you know why you are still sleeping? Say, because nothing critical is changing you. So you know why you are still dozing? What is pursuing you is still playing. You say, when you see me, I don't have time. So I have to run, possibly fly. I must get to my destination. The man, nobody, they say jump this gate. You didn't see was it not 2016 when some politicians were climbing the gate during Saraki and Buhari time? Remember when they wanted to make Senate president? They smeared with Abada, who in their compound before they say, Kasali, climb this gate now, can't you? See men Abada grandfathers were climbing fence. Why? Because if you don't enter there, if those policymakers vote, some of you, as you're about to enter the government house, they see you don't say, oh, they have voted you out. They climb fence. That was how when I came in, I said, I became angry. How come I didn't know about this opportunity for a long time? I'm in Lagos. How come I don't know? I need to be there. I want to follow the process. It's going to take a long time. I was even just the associate, trying to become classic. Before I said, what to do. When it was said something of his book, he said, if you are not born without a throne, create a throne. Can I tell you this morning or this afternoon? My dear, if you are not born without a throne, create a throne. You can what? Create it. You can create it. And now say what to do? I'm going to preach to classical, I'm going to build my team. Then the next thing is, I will go to these organizations myself. I will tell them I came to bring opportunities that will change their life forever. And who will be the guest speaker? I will be the guest speaker because I created it. And I arranged over 100 letters. And I went to companies in VI, companies in Ecology, one by one, one by one. One by one. We keep opportunities for you. We want to transform your organization. We want to empower your staff. Before you know it, I began to get an invitation. Come and speak in Toyota. Come and speak next on Mobile. Come and speak in this 5-star hotel. And every time they call me, I do my flyer and I post it. Am I communicating? Yes. Before you know it, I'm the what? A guest speaker everywhere. Who invited me? I invited myself. Who are you inviting? You are waiting for them to invite you. Invite yourself. That became my strategy. Before you know it, I began to receive awards.
Wow.
Yes, I began to receive awards. Say, for your uncommon excellence in leadership and empowerment, empowering different organizations. When some companies were too big for me, I go to firms. Company that's fair, you know, that just have 5 stars, 7 stars. I go there, I want to train about real estate. They cannot buy land, I register you. Before you know it, and every one of them, I create flyer for it. So when you go to my page, you know that this is not a video.
This is a PWAN.
Am I communicating?
Yes.
When you now go to the page, when you go to your page, you will see. And I want to tell you this. Don't just pursue results. Pursue the process that commands the results. Don't just pursue results. Pursue the process. So the real result is not the result. The real result is the process. The real result is not the result. Can you explain that better? Oh, that sister just sold 20 plots. She can sell 20 plots and yet you have more than her. Yes. Do you know why?
Because of your process.
Let me add this quickly. In 2010, where was Dr. Owomeri? In Great State, where was he? Where was Dr. Jane?
Nowhere. They were squatting first.
Squatting. In 2011, where were they? Squatting. Some of us here was richer than them in 2011. Because we were not squatting there, 3 of us.
Yes.
So in 2011, you and them, who had the result?
We.
You had the result. Because we were not squatting in 2011. They were squatting that same place in 2011. If you saw them there, you shout, God forbid. But the real result is the things they have learned through the process of their journey. So by 2012, they blew. Do you know why? Because the process you gather over time, as your gathering process, it's not working. Keep the real result is what? It's your process. It's your experience. You can't buy experience with money. Don't seek to be known, seek to know. And when you seek to know, you will what? You will know. Just gather the process. Your real result is your process. Let me give this example quickly. There was a president who, and this is to encourage every one of us who have been doing this. You've been doing the business over time, you've even applied, you're not getting the results. Because I think I want to stop here. A minute. All right. When next week we're going to continue? No, just wait. Yes, there's room for yes. Let me just wrap up with this story. Then what happened? Yes. There was a president who he did not contest for governor. He just became a governor. Because the governor made a mistake, he just became governor. By that time, his mates, people who senior in politics, who have been senators at the 3, they were still nobody. They had become what? A governor. Before you know it, he became a candidate for vice president. And he became vice president. He has not really experienced how to run campaign to win. Am I communicating? Yes. I'm not calling him name. Then the time came, he became president without any election. Am I communicating? Yes. Because the person was deputy, that person died. So he became what? president. Now, has he experienced how to run campaign?
No process.
Has he tried and failed before?
No process.
Everybody was saying, God is wonderful. He just been coming like, wow, nice, just. Then there was another man who has been there 93. He has fought Iran from the country. Came back again. Struggled his way anyhow, became governor. So he became governor, said, the next vice governor, I want to leave his chair. After 8 years, he carried somebody, he put there. He said, I can find 30. Then after 16 years, that other man who was just moving, just living. Great man, good man, intelligent man. It's not his fault, it's God, right? But who was getting the result? That man, right?
Yes.
But this other man, because of years of experience, years of what?
Experience.
Process. After the became governor, I was not in Nigeria. Until the time came, and I said, in the local. And Nigerians did everything possible to fight, even me till I fought him. I don't like him. I mean, you like him? No, it's your president. How did he become president? Someone shall process. Today, he is the most influential and the most strongest politician in Africa today. I'm telling you, today in Africa. In Africa, strongest. Don't you observe that in Nigeria now, they don't protest more than 2 days? They don't protest in Nigeria again, though. Two of us. When the other one changed subsidy, Nigeria shut down for 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
You are correct.
But now this one changed subsidy. It changed the charge cards. It changed lights. It anything like they change. You just say, which light change now? Which one you just change this one? And nobody can cough.
At all.
Ain't you surprised? When can people cough? Because it has, in the time of all the process, he was learning the principles, how to block here, how to block there politically. He has learned it. And he was not deterred. He was not angry because he was not getting the result. Because he knew the real result is the process. It's not even coming. The real result is the process. It's the process. As you talk to one person, the person say, I'm not buying from you, stupid. Clap to yourself and say, process. You go up there and say, I'm not buying. Hey! Tell yourself what?
Process.
You go there and say, your company don't allocate. What should you do?
Process.
You go to the next and say, I bought one and I don't need any place. Don't you have a job for your life? What should you do?
Process.
Somebody shall process. Somebody shall process. Your real result is your process. That is why even the Bible, the first 3 chapters of the Bible, Satan brought food, 2 of us,
Yes.
to a man who was not hungry, 2 of us. Was Adam hungry?
No.
Was Adam hungry?
He was not.
There was food everywhere now, so was he hungry?
No.
The 3rd chapter of the Old Testament, Satan brought food to a man who has not undergone process. Because when he was created, there was everything. He did not become a child. He didn't learn how to walk. He didn't learn how to run. He was just built as a full man. In the New Testament, the 3rd chapter of the New Testament, Satan also brought food again to another person. And that person he brought food for was hungry. The first one was not hungry. The second was what?
Hungry.
And the second one did not eat. Why? Because he has learned process. Ladies and gentlemen, with this spirit of mine, that will convince you, will confuse you. And you can accomplish something. Thank you very much. Okay, question, all right.
Please, we really appreciate what you said so far. I would like to know, to have your number, your social media handles.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, my name is Oche Gabriel. Yes, my WhatsApp number is this 090 216
Full steps.
090-216-108-66. Or check your bro. Yes. O-C-H-E. O-C-H-E. Yes, so check all my handles. Instagram, Oche_official, Oche_Gabriel. I'm actually having a PhD in theology by the grace of God. Yes, but just call me Oche Gabriel. I like it as well because title brings entitlement. And entitlement ties you for life. So drop titles. If you call Obama, he doesn't need a title. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Vision and goal. Okay. Vision is the scope. Vision is the scope of what you want to achieve. Is the scope of what you want to achieve. Goal is itemizing it. Goal is, they are both the same thing, but goal helps to itemize it. Example, let's say you are a Nigerian coach. As you are going for World Cup, you want to win the World Cup. That is what? Your vision. Your goal is every match we must score the highest. We must net it. Because it is when you score the ball inside the net that makes the vision achievable. So your vision is what? As I go to World Cup, we want to carry the World Cup. That's the vision. So your goal now is in every match we will play. If our opponent score 5, we must score 10. So we must, in every of our match, we must score the highest goal. That becomes your goal. So because it's the goal, then you achieve what? The vision. The mission is what you're going to do to achieve it. So the mission, you can now say, we will ensure that every of our first half, we must be winning. We must lead in the first half. We can make it a goal. We must lead in the first half. The second half, we will defend. That is your mission. Your mission is how you want to achieve it. Mission is how you want to achieve. Vision is the scope. Goal is itemizing it. Yes, it's a summary of the whole picture of what you want to achieve, a summary of it. But goal helps you to itemize it. Itemize it. It's like break. The mission is what you will do to achieve the goal and the vision. Let me get that practical example again. Adibu, he said, Redeemed Church will be every family in the world. We have a redeemed member. That's what a vision, right? So what is the goal? What's the mission? The mission is in every 10 minutes drive. There will be what? A redeemed church. You can see a vision. So and it now comes to a point to every 10 minutes walking distance, there must be what? So if 10 minutes walking distance is redeemed church, it's a tendency that there's somebody in every neighborhood that worship where? In that church. So now his mission statement as what? Led to the achieving of the vision, which is what? To make every member of the family of the world, at least one person must be a member of the religion. So you can see from vision, goal, and mission. You understand, man? All right, any other question again? All right. Thank you.
Please put your hands together.